the best kept secret in Barbados. That's how some business owners are describing Queen Street, Speightstown. While a number of stores are open for business on a daily basis in the rural northern town, the absence of public transportation passing through the area has been an ongoing problem. Dale Ford reports.
Many business people in Speightstown have been relying on innovation and word of mouth to help keep driving customers to their stores. It has been several years since owners in Queen Street, Speightstown have seen public transportation passing through the area. At a time when they're trying to encourage more people to shop in the northern town as an alternative to the busier Bridgetown, the absence of public transportation is an annoying setback. Despite the inconvenience, they continue to do whatever they can to promote their businesses in traditional and non-traditional ways. Aisha T, metal jewelry designer and owner of TU by Design Art Studio, is one business owner who's been able to thrive despite the challenges.
What I tend to do is to advertise in magazines. I advertise in Barbados in a nutshell. I advertise in ins and outs, and I do email blasting. I do a lot of stuff. I'm on my Facebook page. I work with social media, and I try to do a lot of things to let people know. You have the location, you advertise, and you spend money.
Lisa Boyce, owner of clothing and accessory store Josephine's Boutique, said she has been operating for about a year, and she prefers the Speightstown location for her business.
I think Speightstown could be improved quite a bit. One of the things that we need are persons who are serious about investing. It's persons who are going to come and they're going to bring diverse businesses to Speightstown. We don't need the same old, same old. Everybody can't sell the same thing. You know, people want variety, but on top of that, they want quality. And that's my issue. You know, you want to provide quality to people, but we also need the business owners who are currently in Speightstown to get serious as well. You know, if you go through Speightstown, you go through Queen Street, you go through Church Street, Sand Street, whatever, you'll notice that a lot of the buildings are looking quite old and run down. The streets are looking kind of dirty. We could all come together. You know, don't wait for somebody to come in and help us. Come together and show people why they need to come to Speightstown.
Genesia Chandler, the owner of Creative Notions, specializes in art and craft and wedding planning services. She said word of mouth and traditional advertising have been important for her business. But she shared a story that underscored the need for the return of public transportation.
I met a lady who was here for 12 years. She caught the bus because she wanted to know about Speightstown. She got to the bus terminal and she thought that was it. It was only 2 months ago, having married to a Barbadian now, that she was brought to Speightstown, and she was so excited with what she saw. There are a lot of stores in Speightstown that people need to discover.
Most business owners believe at least an inbound bus service through Queen Street will be beneficial. But bus service or not, they intend to continue spreading the word about what Speightstown has to offer and keep telling everyone about what seems to be the North's best kept secret. Dale Ford for CBC News.
The local services sector has the potential to lead us out of recession. This is the view of Lisa Cummins, Executive Director of the BCSI, or Barbados Coalition of Service Industries. She made the comments as she addressed a National Services Sector Development Strategy Validation Workshop at the BCSI Secretariat.
All services has an opportunity to say to Barbados, we've not been paid enough attention to. We have the potential to lead the way out of recession. We have the potential to create greater opportunities for growth among the business community. We have the opportunity to provide forward and backward linkages to the wider sectors of the economy, namely manufacturing and agriculture. And we have the potential to find and elaborate on strategies for growth in high growth potential and emerging niches.
Ms. Cummins said that the BCSI continues to do research in external markets to ensure Barbados' service providers can diversify and reach new markets.
The idea from the BCSI perspective is to ensure that Barbados diversifies, but diversifies strategically and tactically. That we're producing skills, as Dr. Rowe here said, which service those ambitions, both current and potential. That we're looking forward always. That we're never standing still, and that we're always projecting based on what is happening globally, and we're not simply thinking in terms of 166 square miles, because we can never do that.
Meanwhile, Mark Hellier, lead consultant with CTA Economic and Export Analysts Limited, expressed concern that some Barbados service providers tend to want to remain small.
I think also there is an issue of the size of companies here. There's a tendency for companies to be very small, and there is an unwillingness to grow inside a company. No, I'd rather have my one single practice here, single man practice, and maybe a junior. But actually, that is not sustainable if we're looking beyond. So there has to be a practice somehow of developing sizable firms. Maybe not into the domestic market, but at least for export. You need to come together in partnerships or in clusters in order to be a substantial company that can be taken seriously in the outside world.
And now a look at how stocks traded on the regional exchanges today.